Hey, you got a glimpse behind me now of my northwest pasture out here, Richie's Roost in Shaco, and we've been baling hay. You can see some of the bales behind me. Finally, getting to bale some hay because it's been raining and raining and raining, and we hadn't had 3 or 4 dry days in a row where we could bale hay until this past week. But we're making hay while the sun shines. All y'all who live around the Shaco area remember, that we've had more than our usual amount of rain this month and last month. And I was watching it rain the other morning, and I remember a story somebody told me about a drought they had in this area about 70 years ago. It was awful dry, and it had been for literally for months. The grass was shriveling up, and crops were in danger of being a total disaster, and the folks around here were worried. And they started pushing the preachers in the area to pray for rain. They wanted them to start holding prayer meetings and regularly pray for rain. Well, the Episcopalians weren't any different, but the priest here at the time, that little Grace Church in Kenton, wasn't too enthusiastic about holding prayer meetings. You may be able to hear a tractor in the background. We're not quite through baling yet, but he'll get there before too long. Just don't pay any attention to that. Anyway, he wasn't too enthusiastic about holding prayer meetings. But his congregation and the folks just stayed after him to pray for rain, and not just a regular rain, but they wanted a rain with plenty of water in it. And he finally agreed, after some pressure, to hold a prayer meeting at the Episcopal Church. Well, they held the prayer meeting at about 5 or 6 in the afternoon, and at about 7 or 8 o'clock that night, the doggone storm rolled in and it started raining. I'm not talking about a regular rain. I'm talking about a chunk floater and a frog strangler and a fence mover type of rain. And it rained all that night, and the next day, and the next night, and the next day, and the next night, and the next day. And even then it didn't show signs of stopping. The priest said he got a call from a farmer in his congregation on the 3rd night, and the farmer said, "Okay, preacher, that's enough. You can call it off now or we'll all be ruined. We didn't mean for you to get all riled up enough to cause this kind of trouble." Well, the priest said he was never going to do that again. And it just proves the old saying, be careful what you pray for. You just might get it. I'm Jim Ritchie. I'll see you again next time.